We are joined by Vivek Lohia, the MD of Jupiter Wagons. Hello, Mr. Lohia. Firstly, welcome to the show. It's a big development that we are looking in terms of where the EV segment is concerned for the business. Talk to us about this development, about the first launch of the commercial EV product, and also about the indoor facility as well.
Good afternoon. Today we unveiled our first offering in this segment. It is a 1-ton payload truck with a 2.5-ton GVW. So we are launching the truck itself in this month, and we created a completely new facility in Indore to assemble and produce these trucks.
Okay, so considering that you've inaugurated a new facility in Indore, can you talk to us about the order pipeline that you see? What is the kind of opportunity that you expect from this business going forward in the next 1 to 2 years? If you can give us a near-term and the medium-term outlook as well.
So this is a segment which we are very excited about. If you look at the entire ELCV landscape in India, annually the market is about close to a 5 lakh vehicle market. And, we expect in the next 2 years, there'll be at least about a 20-25% conversion, which is going to happen. And this we are talking about four-wheeler trucks in the 1-ton, 2-ton and the 3-ton capacity. So in the next 2-3 years, we expect the market to be at least close to about 100,000 vehicle market, which is quite a substantial size. In terms of 1-ton product which we have launched today, the only competition is the Tata Ace, where our product offering is much more stronger because we are on a high voltage platform. We are offering a much larger range. We are offering a fast charge. A vehicle can be recharged within 1 hour itself. It can go up to close to 300 kilometers as per the ARI specifications, and real world we can do about close to 190 kilometers. The loading capability is close to 1 ton. And before the end of the year, we'll be launching the 2-ton as well as the 3-ton vehicle. So we expect the market to be very strong. Initially, the plant has the capacity to produce about 8,000 vehicles annually, which we expect to reach in the next 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, you've mentioned about there just being one player. So considering that, what's the kind of share that you expect from this market going forward and the sort of incremental revenues that you expect from this segment going forward?
So initially, in the first year, our strategy is to establish the product and establish GEM as a brand name in this segment and build the necessary distribution and the service network. We have already appointed 8 distributors across the major metros. Out of the 8, 3 dealerships have already started. The other 4-5 will start rolling out in the next couple of months. So initially, our strategy is to establish our products and then build on the volume from there on.
So recently, you have announced multiple order wins when it comes to the wheelset business. Could you just throw some lights on what is the total order book right now, specifically on wheelset business, and how much of more order info are you expecting in this calendar year when it comes to wheelset business?
So, again, on the wheelset business, in terms of the external order books, we have now order books of more than 400 crores. And as you may be aware, this is a business where, it's both for our own captive consumption as well as for the market. So today on the Aurangabad facility, we have limited capacities. Right now, we can produce close to about 14,000 wheel sets, which by around middle of this year, we are augmenting to about 20,000 wheel sets. I think once we have further capacity, we will take in more order books, because right now we are not chasing order books in terms of capacity limitations. And by in 26, our Odisha plant, the axle facilities will go online, and by 27, the wheel lines are going to go online. So by that time, our capacity would be about close to 1 lakh wheel sets, which will be a market of about 3,000 crores. and of which our partners in Europe, Tatra Wagonka, they themselves require about close to 40 to 50,000 wheel sets for their European operations. So this is a business which we are very bullish on, because given the demand in India, because as you are aware that India today imports most of its wheel set requirements, and today if you look at forged wheel capacities, there is very little forged wheel capacities in India. So this is a market which we are very strong and bullish on.
Okay, so considering that you're expecting about a 5x jump in terms of the wheel set businesses, along with this, you have another business adding up. You're targeting about a 50% of a mix with the non-wagon and the wagon business also. Want to understand from here onwards, if we compare the current order book, what is the incremental growth that you expect in the overall order book like going to be, and how would this lead to incremental revenues for the business? If you can give us a guideline beyond FY26, what's the sort of revenue growth that the business can expect?
So I think by FY27, once the entire all the facilities which we are talking about, everything comes online, we are looking at a revenue of about 10,000 crores. That has been our guidance. We continue to maintain that the freight business. I think you're going to see a lot of going forward. You will see the freight business to continue to remain strong. So with all the businesses put together, I think about 10,000 crores is what we are looking at, and EBITDA margins of 15% plus.
Right. And when it comes to a wheel set, I was specifically again wanted to ask you, given the fact that you're saying that currently India imports a lot of wheel sets. So what is the total market size here? And say in the next 2 years, how much of this market can you capture? 2,000 crore, 3,000 crore, if you could help us with?
So India today, I don't know the exact numbers, but it is, I would say that the market in India for wheel sets is close to about 300,000 as of now, out of which India produces close to about only 100,000 wheel sets, roughly. So there is a big gap in terms of the demand and supply. So for us, it is combination of the exports and our captive consumption which we have. Because if we produce about 10,000 wagons, which we have projected to do, we ourselves would require about 40,000 wheel sets. And then given our partners requiring about 40 to 50,000 wheel sets, I think between most of our capacity will be consumed in-house. But it's not that we are, so we are in terms of capacity, we don't see a challenge. Only thing is, since it's a new technology today for the Indian market, we are targeting much bigger capacities going forward. I think we are looking at putting up another line for another 100,000 wheel sets, but we want to take it one step at a time.
Okay, Mr. Lohia, considering all these expansion plans which are going to be on stream from FY27 onwards, I want to understand what's the update on the capex plan going to be like. You have already 2005 crore of an investment for the expansion in Odisha. Along with this, you will also announce a 3,000 crore of a QIP. So just want to get a sense on how you would be funding all of these capacity additions, if you can just give us more details.
So first of all, on the QIP, it was just enabling resolution for us. So we are not looking to raise any kind of funds right now. I think the business is today very well funded. So the majority of the capex will be towards the Odisha facility, which we have announced. It will be about 2,500 crores of incremental, for which we have the financial closure. So in the last round of QIP, which we had done, we have raised the money to fund this project. And incrementally, I don't see the company needing any substantial additional funding to do the capex, because we are generating healthy profits, and this year onwards, you see our cash flows also becoming quite positive. So I think we'll have enough cash flows internally to fund our expansions.
Well, that would be all, sir. Thank you for joining us and giving us more perspective about your business.